For Niall Harbison, it's never a three-dog night. He's rescued hundreds of strays from the streets of Thailand.
I drive on the moped, I have bags of food, and I see the dogs running towards me with their tails wagging because they actually know the sound of my engine on my moped. It's like you've won the lottery every day when you see them coming towards you. Come on! Come on! There's one dog that we have here that's called Hope. I called her Hope because she had no hope. She basically had a nail gun shot into her. She'd been slashed with a machete, really bad. She was shut down like a rock. She was like a dead rock. But we got her back to life.
Like his dogs, Niall knows what it's like to fall on hard times. He worked as a chef in Ireland, but the perks of the job came close to killing him.
I was a private chef to the rich and famous, some billionaires. I cooked for them on their yachts. Often I've ended up on 2-3 day binges, blackouts, taking drugs. But when you're lying in hospital bed, rigged up to machines, I think that was the sort of final wake-up call that I needed.
Niall decided to pack it all in, leaving his job and Ireland, moving to Koh Samui without a solid plan.
My brain was so bad I couldn't even remember my email passwords and, you know, my banking passwords, stuff like that. I was really in a bad place.
That was until he came across a starving street dog with a wagging tail and stopped to pat her.
She was a real sort of loner, which I kind of think I am myself. I'm a bit of a loner. So I really warmed to her character and she really liked the company, I think.
He named her exactly what they meant to each other, Lucky.
We fixed her, I gave her a wash at my house and it made me feel like $1 million, to be honest. She wasn't crazy sick or anything, but it just made me feel really good and I was like, God, I really like that. I'd like to do more of that.
Niall decided to start feeding more of the street dogs he came across, and word must have spread through the pack because every day he needed more food.
It was about $40 a day, not crazy expensive. But what I did realise then was they need vet support, they need preventative medicine. And the biggest one of all is they need sterilising. There's 10,000 dogs on Koh Samui, the island I'm on, alone. There's something like 8 million in Thailand.
And Niall hopes one day he can help them all.
Like, I'll go out and there'll be dogs with broken legs, dogs that have been poisoned, dogs that are sick, dogs that have just had babies.
And there have been some amazing transformations, like Tina, who spent 3 years chained up. But with a bath, vet care and a lot of love, Niall's team had her chasing a ball the same day. In the early stages, Niall funded the sanctuary from his savings and investments. But today, he and his volunteers raise money online.
At the moment, I care for only 11 dogs here in the sanctuary, and they're the sickest dogs with cancer and recovery, etc. I then myself feed 80 dogs, so that's physically myself feeding them in the morning. And then I also provide food for 800 dogs. My ultimate goal is to reduce the amount of street dogs in the world by 50%. Now, there's 500 million street dogs in the world. I want to save 250 million of them. I might be stupidly optimistic and ambitious, but I think I have to shoot with the stars because there is a lot of suffering. And if I can do that in big, creative ways that will need a lot of funding, that will need a lot of support from around the world, that's what I'll do. And I'm pretty intent on making it happen.
There's no denying Niall has saved hundreds of dogs' lives, but in a way, he's also saved himself.
I sleep like a little baby now, whereas before I was always chasing something that, I don't know, maybe doesn't exist. With this, like every day is, yes, it's tough, but there's moments in there that are just absolute bliss.
Dogs are the best people. I'm sure there was a song about that years ago, but just the joy that he's got from them and the devotion, the unconditional love that you get from a dog. Heaven.
Yeah, it's so true. I spent that entire package just going, oh. Every time a little puppy came up on the screen.
Wouldn't it be amazing, though, to be able to take, and then do that?
Yeah.
Like, people have all kinds of skills, but when you can turn your skills into something like that, what a contribution.
And they've saved him back.
Yeah, indeed. If you'd like to help Niall on his mission, head to our website for the details.